What keeps the motorcycle up at slow speeds? Yeah, you. The clutch? It's not wrong. He said throttle. I'm skipping you on purpose, Mark.
Power on the rear wheel.
Power on the rear wheel.
Momentum.
Momentum.
Consistent power on the rear wheel.
Consistent.
Sufficient power.
There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. That's sufficient power on the rear wheel is what keeps this bike up. Not speed and not momentum. We're talking about at slow speeds, by the way. All right? Sufficient power. Everybody clear about that? Anybody disagree with that? What does your bike want to do with sufficient power to the rear wheel?
Stay straight up.
That's right. It wants to stand up and go straight. Anybody disagree with that? With insufficient power to the rear wheel at slow speeds, what does it want to do? It wants to fall over. Anybody disagree with that? So sufficient power is what keeps it up. With that power, it wants to stand up and go straight. With insufficient power, it wants to fall. We good?
Yeah.
That's the best $300 you guys ever spent. Take care. It should be that easy, right? But it's. I want you guys to understand, Raul, you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Riding one of these motorcycles at slow speeds is like me telling Raul, all right, Raul, today you're going to be left-handed. Let's practice. It's going to take time because everything that you're feeling goes against our hardwiring. Your instinct when you feel falling is to put your feet out. But that's going to cost you some push-ups today. Right? Everybody familiar with the push-up penalties out here? Yeah, yes? Yeah. Okay, good. You tap that ground, 10, 20, however many times you tap it, that's 10 push-ups. Front brakes. I watched a few of you pull up today and I saw some front brake grabs. That's fine, but now it stops, right? You squeeze that front brake in the slow speed maneuver, 10 push-up penalty. Again, we're not doing push-ups out here, guys. It's not about that. But it's about getting past something that we're trying to break. Habits, instincts, that's what the push-ups are about. If you can't do push-ups, do something else. It's a discipline behind it, right? Okay. So what we have to do out here today, guys, and moving forward, we have to normalize the feeling you don't like, because that's the only thing holding you back. So today, I need you to know when people ask me, damn, how is he so patient? Well, a couple of things. One, I've been there, and I had pressure. I'm letting you guys know you don't have any pressure. My pressure was I had a certain amount of time to get this. I wasn't getting in the highway patrol. So that's my pressure. You don't have any pressure. Nobody here is your pressure either. We all learn differently. We got all different skill levels here, right? As far as how long we've been riding, yes, but as far as skill level, all different. But one thing I love about coming out here, this evens the playing field. It really does, right? And you're going to see some people out here that are really proficient on the bike, but remember, this is a practice session. So for those people, I might be asking them to do things a little bit different than other people. I'm never going to push you more than I think you need to be pushed, okay? All right, so we have to normalize the feeling of falling. I know that sounds odd, but falling is equivalent to not being in control. We don't like not being in control, but control is key out here today. Confidence, control, and consistency, those are the 3 C's in Preloader Nation. Okay, so we understand sufficient power is what keeps the bike up. Now, tell me your name all the way at the end. Nick. Nick said throttle. I like that answer. Let's talk about the first 5 steps before we move the motorcycle. I want you to follow 5 steps. Now listen, if you've been riding for a long time, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel out here. If something works for you, then you do it. But again, you don't know what you don't know. Most people, let me tell you guys a quick story. The Hurricane Helene just came through. My phone's going off. My watch is going off. My alarm system in my house is going off. Tornado warning, tornado warning. And I'm just annoyed by it. Come on, enough. I get it. I get it. Fast forward to the day afterwards, and I wake up and I look out in my backyard, and I have lawn pillows all over the yard. My umbrellas are lying down. And I said to my wife, what the hell? Nothing occurred to me to move anything inside, right? And why is that? Now, people that grew up in the area and went through some kind of storm like that, that's their first thing to do. But because I've been living in Georgia since 2017, we get warnings all the time. Nothing ever happens. So I didn't do anything. I attribute that to motorcycle riders. Most motorcycle riders, nothing has ever happened. So that in their mind, I'm good. I don't need anything. I'm good. And that's the first thing that came to my mind. I told my wife, I thought we were good. I mean, this is nothing compared to what a lot of people went through. But it's important to know, as soon as you think you know everything, that's the problem. It's always something to learn. And I'm clearly including myself in that.